All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the 3 o'clock hour. We got a great matchup here. We got Jason versus Christian. Christian playing out of here in Jacksonville, APA here. Jason coming from Georgia for us. Interesting fact about Jason, actually. He's played in a Masters League with over 45, yes, you heard me right, Masters League, 45 teams. Not 45 participants, 45 teams out of that Masters League here. They'll be starting up here in just a moment here. Looks like maybe they're just doing some practice rounds. All right, I think we're about to start here now. Again, Jason Brantley versus Christian Daniels. And again, guys, we're coming to you live from QBALL Billiards here in Jacksonville, Florida, located off of Beach Boulevard, right here near the intersection where Beach and Southside Boulevard intersect. Looks like Christian has it, so Christian gets the choice. So again, whoever breaks, the person racking then gets to choose the format in which they start. If they start, regardless of where they start one or another, the way it works here is they can play 5 matches of 8-ball first, then 8 matches of 9-ball, or if they start 9-ball, it's 8 matches of 9-ball first. And if it goes that far, they still have the 5 matches of 8-ball to finish it out. Now, we've only had a couple go after starting up 9-ball first. 9-ball, of course, being my favorite. Automatically, I see Christian racking choosing 8-ball. So he's going to let his opponent, Jason, go for the break here. Now, this is on the one loser side. Guys, if y'all need me to link brackets, let me know. But these guys overall here, just to tell you how the path looks to win. So they have to get a win here. They have 2 more wins through the 1-loss side, and that takes them to the finals. So there is 4 total wins in their way to be able to take this and win it. Looks like gentleman finding some mess on the table here, cleaning it off. Don't blame him, man. Any little bit can can definitely cause some rolls and some issues. And Jesse over there waving the red flag out of nowhere. We just had a great matchup here from the women's side. for the semifinals, sending Jen over to the finals here. She was just on the stream table. And then we also have from Jacksonville as well, we have Melissa Mustafa, Raj's wife here. She is in the finals as well for the women's. And then looks like her opponent's either going to be Melissa Miller or Derek, who was on the table. And as for Jennifer, her opponent will either be Barbara or Melinda. I do not want to pronounce names here. Appreciate you. And again, guys, I welcome all of y'all to the stream. Welcome y'all to come out and visit locally here with us as well. You're missing out on some really good time, good food, and great staff here. Great time with this tournament. Lots of matches going on. You got to watch just the one in the arena. There's plenty of seating for you to see pretty much whatever match you want to see over here as well. Careful of that side pocket. Hits close to the pocket point here. Good drawback. Definitely a little sigh of relief there for a second. Shaking his head. He's like, oh, man. He's like, I did not mean for that to happen. Like this Christian walking the table here. Great way to kind of reset here if you don't get the roll that you're looking for. Great way to kind of reset and get things back in perspective here. You know, that's a huge benefit of 8-ball. And there's until you're down to your last ball, there's options. And even then, dodges one scratch just to get into the other one, top right. Jason going to get a good shot at the table here with ball in hand. Get his choice of what he wants to do. 6-ball is kind of helping him, kind of blocking the 9-ball. 3 balls against the rail as well. So he's got a lot of work to be able to get this rock and roll. And everything else is kind of freed up. Looks like he may be looking at the 5. 5 in the top left there. Get a little different view here while he's stretching over the camera's view. Good shot. That'll give him a easy shot at 7 if he wants it. Looks like he's looking at the 2 on the side as well. Good clean shot again on the 7-ball. I very much like taking that one, getting that one out of the equation. But it's going to boil down to what does he do about this 3 and the 6. Again, 6 is helping him against his opponent's 9-ball. All right, looks like he's going to have an opportunity on the 3 here if he decides to take it. He's looking at that 1 ball. I wonder if he's just, looks like he may just be looking for what happens after the 3. He does still have the 4-ball here as well. The 8-ball is what's behind the cue. The 4 is what's in front, so closer to the bottom. There you go. Great shot. I don't know. That 1 ball is a little difficult, but I think he has to go after that 1 ball here. I don't know. It's on the 4. He's going to get stuck behind a 6. Maybe just roll the 6 up on the 9 and play defense. Or this is where you got to get a little fancy. Which, knowing he's come from a large Masters format stuff, you know, definitely has some extra tools in his toolbox here to bring out and be able to make some things happen. Got to be cautious about slamming. Good speed. Let's see. He wants it a little bit further. You saw where he was pointing. He was up about another full diamond is where he wanted that cue ball up. make that cut-in shot a little easier. Now, he's done an excellent job, taking advantage of that ball in hand and stuff. I really want to see what happens here in terms of him actually getting that 6th ball, though. Now, I think, I don't want to misspeak here, but I think with the 1 ball, I think what, a little left here. Should pull it back towards that 9. I could be wrong here. This is where my non-strong suit starts to show. I'll see what he does here. Great shot. 1 rattles in, though. And it looks like he may have been setting up for the bank shot instead. Very good try. Christian back to the table now. Both gentlemen have the same kind of issue to still deal with. He's got the 9 ball right there next to that 6. The rest of it's, pretty normal run out here that you would expect to see. Now he could do just the same thing of what Jason was kind of looking to do. Maybe go for the bank shot option. Don't know if he really has that choice much anymore. Might be looking to do, looks like a little bottom here. Maybe kicks it over. If he gets enough of it, kicks it over. Maybe knocks that 9 out. Definitely looks like he's lining up for bottom. Got right in between. Oh, I bet you could not set that shot up another 10 more times, and he just not hit either of those balls. Again, still bank is an option. You leave that cue ball right there where that 9 is as well, and get a great shot against that 8. Bare miss there on the side pocket. Great try. The big downfall here, both the 6 and the 1 are sitting in pockets right now. Literally, Jason has free reign right now of this table. He'll have just excellent choices here as for where he wants to take the 8 ball, whatever makes him the most comfortable with a shot here. No, against 2. So the ultimate question here is, what pocket does he feel most comfortable with? I mean, again, he has his pick at the table as for where he wants to take it. The only thing he doesn't want to do is somehow or another, and I've seen it happen before, don't want to hit for too hard. No need to go too crazy. That way you don't end up winding up behind your opponent's one singular ball on the table. Would like to see him hit just maybe a little more of that to make the shot a little easier. He's got a lot of table to cross. And you better believe if Christian gets back to that table here, he's gonna punish him for giving him another opportunity. Great speed, rolls it up, does miss it, hits just below the pocket, in between the pocket and the first diamond there. Christian coming to the table, cool, calm, collective. This 9 does drive all the way down the side. Bank is an option as well. He's going to take it to the side, or to the bottom left-hand corner, and he sure does. Great shot. Wow. And a great out. Christian taking the first rack. Just like I said here, if Jason didn't make it there, Christian was absolutely going to punish him for it. And this is something that you absolutely expect to see out of players that are part of Masters League as well here. That was just very well done. You can't, at this level, this skill level here, I think, especially with Jason having both balls in the pocket, I think it just boiled down to just slightly better execution on that second ball that he went after with the bottom left-hand pocket. Roll that cue ball up the table. Again, if you ever hit it, the only thing you couldn't do there and you didn't want is somehow to wind up, behind your opponent's ball, which, was a lot harder to make happen. And you just don't want to scratch. Past that 8 ball went in any pocket. No pocket was blocked, nothing. So you definitely have to take advantage of it here. Here we go for rack number 2 out of 5 for 8 ball. And again, we switch to 9 ball from there. Excellent shot on that side pocket. You guys, you saw that speed and stuff. That was very well played. A little harder shot to drain this 3 ball down. And that is the 4 in the bottom left-hand corner. I know the 4 and the 8 ball kind of like to blend in a little bit. But the 8 is in the top left-hand corner. Now he still has the 5, the 7, the 3 ball, and the 4 ball here to go after. But unfortunately, he's blocked as these 2 stripes to go after anything else other than this 3. Great shot. Excellent, excellent, excellent shot. Way to avoid the scratch there in the side pocket. That was definitely a possibility there. Very well executed. And not to say, either guy couldn't navigate, but right now, with not Envy being Christian, with a little bit of that stripe situation going on that right-hand side all around that side pocket. Just like it's a little bit more to have to deal with and work through. Absolutely possible, especially with both these guys' skill level, again, being where they're at, playing on Masters teams and working through everything. Looks like he's looking to hit the 5 here and play defense. Gets the 5 off the rail a little bit. Excellent shot choice. Excellent shot choice. Matten, yes, this is a tournament. This is the USAM for the qualifier. Brought to you by APA here. We are located and playing out of QBALL Billiards in Jacksonville, Florida. And if you like, here, give me 1 second. I will link the brackets to you. That's the two set of brackets right there for you. So the first one's the main bracket. There will be 4 qualified from that one. The second one is the women's bracket. There will be 2 qualified from that one. And the women's is onto the semifinals, if you'd call it, in terms of the one-loss side. And then they'll have the finals next. Right now, we are on the one-loss side, and these gentlemen need 4, count it, 4 total wins. This one and 3 more matches to be able to get and take home the win to get qualified for the U.S. Amateur. And then they'll head on to the championship. All right, Christian with an opportunity, law on the table, but very good opening right now, you know. Matt, and so I'm not the league runner here for Jacksonville APA. That is Mike and Kelly, but they are the ones. This is their league that we're streaming from, and onto the Jacksonville APA team. One for a team, excellent, excellent. Have you been a part of the APA before? Yeah, if you will, whether you're brand new to APA and not been a part of APA before, or you are part of APA, either way, still via this Facebook page, please don't hesitate to send a private message, and then Mike or Kelly will get back to you about some information for you and get you rocking and rolling. There's plenty of teams to join up with, and plenty of league options depending on what type of format you want to play. Even a very interesting regular 8-ball and then 8-ball doubles format, played on the same night, same team, and gives you 2 opportunities as well. Well, so excellent. There's a few people who know me. It's all good. It's not a problem. Just like I said, send that private message. Let them know if you've played an APA. Maybe you have your player number. And can let them know and which APA league you played out of. If not, if you played in another league, just let them know still that same information as well. But again, they can get you hooked up with all the information that you need and get you rock and rolling. Great out, Christian. Good run. Very well done here. Punishing Jason for just, again, getting another chance at the table. Christian is here to play Fireball against Jason, and he's showing it here. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We appreciate you being here. So the next big tournament coming up is going to be the singles qualifier. That'll be October the 2nd, if my memory serves me correctly. But that would be the singles qualifier, regional qualifier. And I believe both 8-ball and 9-ball are that weekend. But that's the next big one here. Now, that is one that you would have had to qualify on a singles board beforehand to then go up against regionals. And, at any point in time, they can run splash boards. There's multiple of us league reps that help run splash boards and stuff as well. And once you get onto a splash board and get qualified for that, that'll get you into the singles qualifier for regionals. And that one's going to be located, if I remember correctly, at 9-ball Heaven this time. I'm not sure. We actually might have both going on. We might have 9-ball Heaven and QBALL. And that one, again, I don't want to misspeak, but that's got to be the next one coming up. And then we're, I don't know, I think about week 7 or week 8 out of 17 weeks, something along that line. So we're almost about halfway point for the main league as well. Now, Matt, are you here locally in Jacksonville, or where are you from? Let me ask, where are you based out of, if I can, on that one? Nice, very good. Yeah, you got a lot of different pool halls to be able to choose from. I'll just be very much an honest here. I'm very biased in that regard. So I play out of here, QBALL Billiards on Wednesday nights, and absolutely get to have a good time, a good blast. They got a great staff here, great food, great atmosphere. Every bit of it's just a lot of fun. I very much have enjoyed it. From Orange Park, excellent. There's still other choices out there. Ooh. Almost got that 4 ball in that corner. You saw Christian doing his little tilt there. But yeah, Matt, and if for some reason or other Jacksonville APA isn't an option, there is First Coast APA as well. But again, Mike and Kelly can get you situated, talk about all the options there. Not say you want to drive all the way over this side of town, but this again is definitely one of the most fun pool halls. Nice, you played a cue ball with the big tournaments a few times. Excellent, excellent. I hope you enjoyed it while you were here. Loads of diamond tables to be able to participate and take advantage of. Now, right now, this happens. Normally, this arena section that you're seeing on the stream, normally this is the 9-foot table because of the back-to-back tournaments they've had. So we had the Southeast Challenge the previous weekend, which was located both at Park Avenue and here at QBALL because of how big the tournament was. They flip-flopped the tables. So this was a 9-foot diamond that was in here. They swapped it out and moved it over to the 8-foot, so that way every player for the tournaments were playing on the same one, and we had a great stream table and a great option to be able to stream it. Well, this place absolutely. I do too. Again, I have no problem admitting that I'm biased against it. So it's just enjoyable. They are good at what they do, and there's a second cue ball actually opening up here in the near future. It will actually be on the beach. So this one's off of Beach Boulevard, as you know. Yep. And they'll move it back. They'll switch it back. They still even have the they literally have the device that allows them to flip the table up on the side and transport it in and out of this little arena area. But yeah, a lot of work went into getting these tables ready, getting them refelted. As you see the beautiful blue felt here, it's only had 2 weeks, if that, of being here. So week and a half more like it, roughly. Hey, please do. Please do. We definitely would love to have you here. And while you're here, right as soon as you come in the building, directly to your right, you'll see the main booth set up for all the APA stuff. Kelly is here and on location. Now, granted, she is one of the main ones, obviously owner of this APA league, but one of the main ones running this tournament. So I don't want to say that for sure she'd be able to spend a lot of time with you. But at least introduce yourself to her, get to know her. She's a phenomenal league operator. Her and her husband both are excellent people, and they do amazing stuff with this league. In fact, just recently, we went from $8 per game to $10 per game. However, a lot of things they're working on right now, adding into the league. So this year, for the next cities, will be 3 teams qualified for 8, 3 teams for 9. So that's 2 more additional teams. They're talking about adding in a juniors league and a couple other things as well. But they do a lot. We have a lot of great tournaments. They do a lot of splash boards for singles. We had an Elite Cup as well, which was a lot of fun. So if you finished up, I believe, in the quarterfinals of cities, you were invited to the Elite Cup, and that was a winner-take-all cash prize. I want to say I think it was $3,000, if I remember correctly, is what it was. For that one, we just got done having the Southeast Challenge, which was here, which had teams all across from Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, all here locally, and that was for any team that came runner-up. Lost in the finals, but came runner-up there in cities. I got to come to that tournament, and that maximum prize was $5,000. There was over, I think, I really don't want to misspeak. I think it was a total of $40,000 in cash prizes between all the teams for that weekend. Again, I don't want to misspeak. I think it was $40,000 total possible. Main number one prize being $5,000 for first place. But there was multiple brackets, so that was one heckin' good of a weekend. But yeah, we have all sorts of things going on. We even here at this pool hall, we just had, I don't know if you know who he is, Joey Gray was here at QBALL this past week as well, doing private lessons. Previous Moscone Cup coach there, and does a great job. I got to actually visit with him at the Q-Tech booth in Vegas this year, and took a lesson from him as well, and that was absolutely one of the best trainings I've ever had for pool. So lots to take on. Christian really looking at his options here, very determined on this rack. As we get him yelling at the cue ball a little bit there. And the man, myth, and legend himself here, as if he heard me talking about him. Mike happened just to walk through the door here. So we actually have both league owners here. Mike and Kelly are both here today as well. Very happy to see him here for this weekend. I tell you, Christian really just not giving Jason a lot of options here. Oh, man, just barely a miss right there. Would have had a great shot on that 11 ball there. Christian's got to be careful here. Looks like that 7 may be someone on that pocket point, so it's got to thin it a little bit in there. Hits too much of it, that ball's going to come bouncing right back out. Great shot. Is he going to get back down the table a little bit? Got just under 2 diamonds back up on the table. Looks like he may have been pointing at top left, if I saw correctly. I don't know. I think that's which pocket he called. That's which pocket I would call. Just got to watch out for the other issue here. Great shot, great out. Wow. Christian is just no breaks. Christian no break Daniels here. Not giving Jason much of an opportunity. Now Jason, of course, did miss that shot. He did have a chance though. He had a chance there, for sure here. But Christian is just absolutely every chance he's gotten to be able to punish Jason for just barely missing, leaving something in the pocket and stuff like that. Christian has been taking pure advantage of against his opponent. Jason's gonna have to figure out something here and change gears a little bit, or maybe just pop it in gear to be able to bring it back here. Again, 3 points is not a big enough lead for you to count anything out at all. Here in a race to 7, we still have 2 total racks of 8 ball, 1 being racked right now, 1 more coming up, and then we get to switch 9 ball. And who knows, maybe 9 ball is Jason's cup of tea here. They both were practicing 9 ball before the stream really opened up, and that might have been a telltale sign that that he likes 9 ball over 8 or feels more comfortable and or shoots better. We have seen that happen here and cause an upset and flip the score around. 8 ball's got a lot of movement, still hangs up. Something dropped. I didn't see what it was. So definitely was a high ball here, which he's got an interesting situation with the 3 balls that are very much clustered in that left-hand side pocket. Somewhat blocked with his 11 ball here in the bottom left as well, thanks to the 5 ball. 9 ball and 1 ball have become best friends. Again, not envious of Christian here. If he's going to get a break and run here, he's going to need a lot of things to go in his favor. And I just don't see all of it happening. I'm saying he can make it happen. I'm saying I don't think the odds are in his favor on this one right this second. That would have been really nice if he would have got a little chunk of that 1 ball and broken up that as well. Now his 14 is not touching it. I know it kind of looks like it is on stream, but his 14's got I don't know, got probably at least a little over finger's width in between it. I love it. This arena's coming to life here, guys. We got a lot of people hanging around watching this match around the table. I tell you, without just going straight to the pros here and watching some sort of like crazy pro level tournament, you're not going to get anything better than this. There's just not a chance out there. These guys are really just battling with their hearts out, going after each other. Because if either one takes the loss here, that will be their second loss. They're already on the 1-loss side. The second loss will actually kick them out of the tournament here. So both know that there's a lot on stake here to be able to continue up this mountain and up this climb that they have. And again, for anybody just joining us, I would love and appreciate any shares that we can get out there, more comments. Let them know, which team or which member you're rooting for, whether it's for Jason or for Christian. And then again, share out the stream. We're both on YouTube via Q Sports Studios and also on Jacksonville's APA Facebook page. He went ahead and got that breakout, but the only issue here is now he's trying to shoot over that ball. Of course, he didn't want to get stuck, but I think, the way he hit into it, I think he definitely had to go, at least go after it. Didn't want to continue leaving that 5 there. Now if he's going to hit the gas and really just take this home and put himself on the board. And really, that's all Jason needs. Jason needs a point on the board here right now. And really, that takes off a tremendous amount of pressure. Makes everything just feel a little better at the end of the day. A little light at the end of the road there. Great shot. Push that towards the pocket. Made sure that was a good, clean hit. Was not an issue against that 9 ball. And that 14, again, is still a little bit of issue now. If he gets behind that 14 on the bottom part of the table here, that 14 goes. That 8 is not blocking that 14 from going in that top left-hand pocket. I can see it all day long from here. Christian can't go ahead and take the 9 ball here in the right-hand side pocket. Shaking his head about that. There's something about it he's not liking. Great shot getting that slight bump on the 11 ball here. Giving a good option to take that down to the right-hand corner right now. With it being on a rail, you can't leave that there. I can't tell if his other stripe, if it goes past that 5. I think he's looking elsewhere right now as for some other options. I think bare minimum he can at least kind of lock up that pocket since that's where the 5 ball would want to go to with it being closest. But we'll see here in just a second. It does go cleanly by it, and he avoids the scratch. Wow. Great job avoiding that. That was That definitely was a high probability of that scratch there. Now he might, with it going clean, he might be able to take his 14 here in the bottom right-hand pocket. Also, that's what he's going for. And it goes cleanly again. Question is, did he hook himself here? Kind of looks hooked. He's looking at it, but looks like he's staring at it pretty hard here. Even with it being hooked, I think he can get enough that left-hand side that if he wanted to drain it in that top right-hand pocket, even if you're playing a two-way here, block with that pocket from that one ball going. Two ball would still want to go top left more than likely, but, if for some reason or other his opponent got behind the two ball, he might be at the top of that pocket against the two as well. Oh, another beautiful shot. Wow. Not the best roll on the 8. Looks like he's pointing at the side here. Christian looking to take a extremely commanding lead here, and absolutely does so. Great out by Christian. Again, when you're Jason here, your question is like, what is it I can do differently other than just obviously make the one simple ball that I'm maybe missing here. And it's not like he's missing a lot of things left and right. It's not like there's a lot of innings on the match either. It's not like he's having a poor execution of like a defensive shot. Maybe he needs to add in a few defensive shots. See if he can shake Christian, because Christian is on a bit of a roll here, a bit of a huge comfortability. If there's any stress that Christian's feeling at this point, I would be really surprised as well. And definite pressure is shifting over to Jason's side here, with Christian being on 4-0 here out of 7 total racks. Last rack of 8 ball, though. Let's see what happens here, and if the tides can start turning as soon as we get 9 ball as well. Good win here, and if 9 ball is Jason's game, Christian may be in trouble from that point. Look at the break too. Wow. Did make one on the break here. Yeah. One low ball here. Trying to look at his options. Looks like he's going after the 3 here. Might be able to get a 3 off the 9 into the side here, carrying it in. Yeah, he was definitely shooting for that. Oh, very nice to try. Very nice try. Jason with a fairly, I know all the balls were there, -1 solid, but pretty open spread of a table. Kind of got his choices, his pick of which way he wants to go after these stripes. And a lot there in the middle to kind of just go back and forth with, as he's already doing. I'll definitely say this much here. You do not want to allow Christian to get it to 5-0. Cannot allow that to happen. Looks like he's running it just like a normal practice table. It's very comfortable. Very good shot choice. Looks like he's shooting from within the pocket, but should be fine. I don't think he's hooked on the point. That's what he's trying to look at. Yeah, looks like he's not hooked on the point here. Great shot, great shot. First one on 8 ball being Jason here for this rack. Rack number 5, last 8 ball rack. Again, we could have an upset here. Again, if Jason, if he loves that 9 ball game more and shoots way better, more confident because it's something that he loves more. If Christian lets off that gas any at all, we could have a complete flip, complete reversal here. But I do gotta get Christian props here, if I can say the words. Goodness. He has done an excellent, excellent job, again, punishing Jason at every chance, just getting that extra shot on the table. Jason with good speed, hangs up in the pocket. Phenomenal run, though. Really, really well played overall. Christian has his work cut out for him. Choosing to go for the 6 ball there to the bottom left, drains it in there just nicely. Has that 3 ball he can rebound from before taking on the 4 if he wants to. Get him a little better shot on that 4 ball. Again, the question comes down to how does either player handle that 7-8 mess down there? This is one of those situations where, like, just with my skill level and stuff like that, I don't know what some great options. It looks from this angle like those 2 balls are touching, and the only thing that I know to do in these instances is to go on the defensive side after making a majority of your balls and leave something up and start going defensive against them, and then still it gives Jason the chance to then just shoot your ball in, force you onto that. Both players have the options to pick the cue ball up and provide ball in hand if they want as well. So definitely ball in hand here, which is what he was playing on anyways for this, but knocked the 7 into the 8, moved them both forward just a little bit further. Guys, while he's thinking about that, we're getting a little better shot here. Look at how close that 8 ball is to the pocket right there. Just creeping in there. Yeah, this is a real sticky situation here. Looks like he's looking to try to hit off the rail. He wants to be able to get that 7 off that 8 ball. Looks like they are going to call for a watch here. We have Q Sports Studios' very own Jesse Link, skill level 9-7. Yeah, the issue with going behind it here is, again, a slight miscue here, and that cue ball hits into the 8, caroms right into that pocket. And looks like he's looking for a multi-rail kick to be able to try and make it happen. And hits the 1 ball first, doesn't make contact with a rail. after hitting, well, in this case, he would want to obviously hit his 8-ball. Oh, man. Yeah. These are the situations that really, really teach you whether you got some patience or whether you got a lot of patience to work on. Now, Christian may be looking here to do the 1-ball, hit off the 8 into the pocket, and again, get that little bit of a breakout. Then Christian just playing defensive shot here. Both players not wanting to deal with that situation, just literally, hitting the opponent's ball in Jason's case, and in Christian's case, trying not to make his ball. Russ, I definitely agree. I definitely agree for sure. That's what I would be doing here, and kind of forcing both players to get on that option. Because if Jason can get ball in hand here, he can try to do kind of what he was looking at, and that was kind of seeing if he could break away the 8 from the 7. Jesse's still trying to give us a good camera angle. Wow, I can't believe that 8 went by like that. Wow. I did not think that would happen. Excellent shot. Good hit called by Jesse there as well, being the ref on that one for the shot. What a back and forth. But yeah, Russ, I agree. That's that's the only thing I know to do in those instances is continue to play safe. Somebody will eventually mess up, and then if my opponent keeps on just using his balls to quit having to take on that situation as well, man, I'm gonna force him to get on it. Joey, is that you in chat? I saw text messages. But yeah, I definitely agree. But he felt confident he could see that teensy little sliver, even with this extra camera here on the side. Like, whew, what a shot! I mean, it was right. We didn't see anything move. We didn't see a difference in the cue ball's travel against the opponent's ball. It's definitely a good shot. Good call. Can't be mad at it. Puts Jason on the board. We are to 9-ball now, though. I'm very excited for this back half of the race here. But again, I said it before. If Jason can at least get that 1 on the rack, kind of shift a little bit of that pressure off of himself. It ain't that none of the pressure's on Christian at this point, but shift a little bit of that pressure off of himself. Maybe 9's his game. Maybe Christian doesn't like 9 as much. I don't know. And we could definitely see a change, a complete reversal as for the first half of this match. Then again, Christian does not know how to let off the brakes against this guy, and has been absolutely devastating him anytime Jason has made a simple mistake. And you're going to make simple mistakes. You're going to rattle pockets from time to time. Things are going to happen. So 9-ball got a lot of travel in that top left-hand corner. He did miss the scratch shot in the bottom right. That cue ball came flying down here. I'm glad I didn't make contact with the 5, or else it may have creeped back to that corner. You do have a 1-9 combo here option. Jason sees it, went for it. 1 still pockets in the top right. Great speed on that here. I think, again, we've talked about this before. You got to hit him firm. You don't want to just rattle the pocket, leave your opponent the easy shot with that. You had to work for it. They shouldn't get the benefit off of your shot. Great try on the 2-ball. Missed it. May I bother you whenever you get a moment and it's a 0 rush? Can I have another one of the coconuts? something. One of the Red Bulls. Is cooking. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Zero rush. Please take your time.
We're so slow right now.
Heard. I appreciate y'all. I gotta give Jason mad props here. You know, again, that he could have literally brought to fruition what I was talking about just a moment ago, had he nailed that 1-9. But it was just, it was a long combo, but I don't blame him for going for it. Love the speed he put behind it as well. Still end up getting the one ball in the top right-hand corner here. Christian up to the table now, just walking the table like he has been. Rattles it. Tides may have turned on this one. Jason may have a chance to punish him again for that. So much, Victoria. Appreciate you. The nice thing is with this rack the way it is, okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, chap, but really you don't have to do a lot here to make this work. Focus on making your next ball, and kind of natural shape gets you to the next one from there. You don't have to do a lot to make this work. Might want to do a little something different on the 7, depending on how you get here, just to give yourself an easier shot on the 9, but focus on your shot. So if I was Jason, I'd take a breath here. I'd chalk. I'd look, get back down, start back again. Great shot, though. Great shot, great out by Jason here again. Just a bare, very small rattle of the pocket by Christian on that one. Jason says, hey, this is my time on the table, not yours, sir, and takes that second win. Again, the tides and everything are shifting a little bit. You know, you definitely could have felt all the extra pressure coming on Jason's shoulders, leading into that last 8-ball rack, and here we are, and he's rocking and rolling with some 9-ball film, quite a bit more confident. Jessica says, let's go, Christian Daniels. Let's go indeed. Let them know in chat who y'all are rooting for, guys. Show the love, show the support. These guys may look at the stream afterwards, and I would love for them to see some love and support from the wonderful people out there. QBALL shooting a little bit behind the right there. That 2-ball rattled a little bit in that side pocket. Got kind of interesting, like like this crescent moon shape here. Ronak coming in here. Ronak, what's up, buddy? Welcome to stream here from YouTube side. Appreciate you being here. You want a little more off of that, but I think you can get onto the 3. You just got to watch out for bumping into the 5 here. And the 5 kind of stomping it. Sure enough, he dodged that 5 just fine. But the 2-ball did not drop. I do not know how that 2-ball did not drop. He knew he got to get around to the table. Got just a smidge too much, but there's such a finite window of where he wanted to be with that. Fairly good leave here. Christian still sees, feels like he can see more than enough of it. Got that sliver in. Brought the cue ball back down to the long rail. Now, of course, Jason can still see more than enough of the 3-ball, but I think the best of a bad situation right there. His opponent played a decent defense shot here. Again, Jason going for defense. Just a little too soft on that defense there. Yeah, that 3 does not go by the 8 ball there. And got a 6 for a little bit further down, too, so. I like what he was trying to do, is trying to get the cue ball stuck up behind the 7. But again, you still got a huge problem in clutch now. You got 3, 4, and 8. 4 is close to the pocket. 8 is what's in between the 3 and the 4. It's right there in the middle. Don't have like an easy combo shot here. He does a great job scooting by. Still didn't get the 3 in there, but that was, again, best of a bad situation. Ronak, Jessica, Joey, hope y'all all are having a good day. Thank y'all for tuning into the stream. And again, as I always ask everybody here as well, if you get a chance to share out the stream. Again, we are live on Facebook, Jacksonville APA page, and we're live on YouTube via Q Sports Studios. Ooh, what a back kick right in there to sending that 3 ball all the way to the top left-hand corner. Now gets a pretty good leave out of it here from it bumping the 7 and rolling the 7 forward. What a shot, though. I mean, he shot it with just pure confidence. That was not a poke and hope and try and see what happens, what comes of it. That was the, I know I'm fixing to make this pocket. Jason just needs to be careful here with that 6 ball. Naturally, QBALL's going to kind of kick out that way. Doesn't just want to get like stuck behind it. And it would work out really well if he can actually get it moved up just a little bit in front of that side pocket, take on the 5, then get 6 to the side. But he's got a little bit of work here to do to make this happen. Great shot. That's what he's looking for. He's looking to move that 6 ball up. Absolutely well played. Very well played. From there, taking the 5 in the top right. And depending on how he manipulated the cue ball from there, he may even still take the 6 on the side, depending on what he does, or take the 6 on the top left. 7 could have been bottom left or bottom right by the luck. Yeah, either way. I like that shot option. That was very well played. Ooh, Christian almost got stuck there. Just slimmed right by that 8-ball. That could have been disastrous. Worried about that lead for that 7-ball. And leaves his opponent fairly good. I mean, 6 balls isn't too far, so right at a full diamond away from the pocket. Great shot and leave on that 7 after the 6-ball here. Good speed to roll it right up into that side pocket. Rocky says, I want to see David Singleton on this table. That's definitely possible. That may end up happening. Yeah, David right now is playing, or will be playing on table 3 next against, looks like Raj. Jesse's about to get started on his 4:30 round here on table 2. And great out by Jason, bringing it to a far closer match. 3 racks to 4 here. That 9 travels so well to that top right-hand corner. And that's an issue there. That 2-ball into the 9 is a high probability here, as of where the 9's sitting in the pocket. Just follow up with top here. Out like you're just making the 2-ball. But you're going against the rail just a little bit here first. And sure enough, he does. Great job, Christian. Good out. Unfortunate roll on for Jason right there. Nothing to be mad about on that one, though. Carrie in the house. Carrie saying, go, Christian. Jesse and David would make a good match. I'd like to see that. Yeah, that would definitely be really cool. Let's see. Let me look at the brackets. Yeah, that's not going to happen based on the brackets right here. So either David or Raj will be playing up against, let's see here, winner of 178. Let me find it here. Looks like they'll be playing up against either Alejandro or whoever loses between Justin and Stewart. We'll play Alejandro, and then from there, Alejandro or whoever wins that one will be up against David or whoever, David or Raj, based on the brackets here. If you need me to, I can link you the brackets as well. Just let me know. You can also find them directly on the Jacksonville APA page too. Good hit. Oh, nope, it didn't creep quite around the 9. But looks like still a very decent leave out of it. But yeah, Morocco, looks like that is just the way the brackets are set up. It looks like that shouldn't be a possibility. I could be wrong here. I can double check again just to make sure. But yeah, there's 4 total brackets on the main board, 2 on the women's side here. So there's going to be 6 total people qualified after this whole situation said and done tonight. Yeah, you can see just enough of that one to do a defensive shot here. Great job. Great leave. Good control of the cue ball here. We've seen Christian leave the cue ball very much, for the most part, where he wants to. Any part of the table. Very, very commanding around that. Now, of course, while I'm behind the announcer booth here, I would 100% take Christian on in a game to 7. There's not a chance I'd miss any shots. Christian just wouldn't. He'd be so far out of his league. I wouldn't miss anything from back here. Oh, unfortunate shot there. The English, the spin took over. Shot that cue ball in the top right-hand corner. Obviously, guys, by the way, that's a joke about me against Christian. More so about me being the announcer here behind the booth. Great shot there. Looks like he's got a little bit of a window on the 2 here. I will say for those asking about Jesse's next match, he is against Bobby Baldwin. Look at that. Good execution. Christian's got to be really proud about how he's done on this match in terms of just, again, leaving that cue ball where he wants to. He's had really good execution of these shots. He's really dialed in on this table in particular. When we've seen a lot of people just be very much out of their element, and it hasn't taken him any time. It isn't like it's taken all these racks to really get dialed in on this table. He's had it since rack 1 dialing in on this table. A bare miss there. But even if he had made it here, he would have been locked up behind that 8 ball. Would not have been a fun shot to go after that 5 afterwards. Great job. Looks like he's looking at it. I don't think he got stuck behind that 8. But even if he did, he just do a little throw here. That 5 still goes in that bottom right-hand corner. That 7, as long as he's down at the bottom left-hand quadrant with the cue ball, watch out for any issues with that corner pocket. That 7 goes. And then he'll have different choices on the 8 ball depending on how he hits this. Yeah, he must be tied up just enough on that 8 that he just is not feeling comfortable. I really hope he's not, if he isn't tied up, I really hope he's not overthinking about the scratch situation here. And it may be because he's had a couple of those already. But if so, I think he's done the right thing of getting up, chalk and get back in that pre-shot routine. Great shot. Excellent, excellent, excellent shot. Well done, well played. Again, you ain't got to do much here. I think roll this one up a little bit, take the 8 in the other corner. And that's where if you want to get a little fancy to, 3-4 rail it back down the other end of the table. You got that choice, but I think just barely just. Yeah, I like just barely tapping that in. So I'm kind of throw his arms to the side of like, what happened? He's still got a great choice with this too. I mean, he can still do some drawback on it. Actually, no, that may fling that to the side pocket. I take that back. Yeah, I think for that 7, I just think keep it simple. I don't think there was a need to do a lot there. I think to take this rack, he's going to have to do a lot more here than what he would want to. And there's where the issue you run into a risk, missing that shot because you're so worried about the next one there. Now, which way will Christian choose to go? Is he going to go for a bank shot here? Yeah, he felt very comfortable going for the bank. Got the cue ball back down the table like he wanted to. Just seen that bank to cash that check today, but Sunday. Bank said no, sir. Getting a little drawback here. Jason has a chance to bring it 4 to 5. Oh, it does the rattle of the pocket. He had such a good shot on that 9 ball coming up. Now Christian having to work his way, though. He's still got to get back down. 8 balls off the rail just a little bit here on the long rail at the bottom right. I think without, just rattling that pocket from hitting too hard and stuff like that, I think he gave himself the best opportunity he was probably going to get right there. Obviously would have loved to have been a little bit further down, but... And he misses the pocket completely. Good try. Jason has a great opportunity here. Not the easiest cut in the world, but very much makeable. Focus on making it here. Ain't got to worry too much about a scratch situation. Look at your angle, look at your shot. Take your time. Pre-shot routine it. Trust that you're going to make it. Believe you're going to make it. So that 9 ball to go home, get it done. If not, he's going to leave it close to that pocket, and Christian's going to absolutely capitalize on it. Great shot, great out. Brings it right back to being a super close game. Jason has 4 racks out of 7. And Christian's 5 racks. And guys, we'll be right back. Just to thank you a moment ago, guys. Christian was up 4 to nothing. And now it is 4 to 5. 9 ball getting a little movement. Didn't get enough here, but it did sink something in on the break there. Fortunately, got this little line of balls here, just blocking him from going after that 1 ball directly. So it's the 8 ball that's already sank. Great shot by Jason here, slowing Christian down just a smidge here. Looks like Christian just hits into it all here. Goes ahead and gives and leaves Jason with ball in hand. So the 2 did drop there, so we got the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Nice little follow-up here. All right, again here, this is where we've seen both players get a little too fancy and stuff. Nothing crazy to do here. Follow this up. Leave the cue ball on that long rail there. Nice and slow wins that. Yeah. It's a longer shot, but I mean, it's definitely a doable shot. And then you have multiple options here. As long as you don't leave the cue ball directly behind where the 7 is right now. If you roll up in front of the 7, you can take the 9 to the side. You can take 9 to the bottom corner, out of the corner if you wanted to. And somehow either you get a little drawback on it. You can potentially take 9 to the top right. You could back cut it in the top left. Like, you got tons of options. Keep it simple here. That's what I'd love to see from both players in this situation. Right there, almost right out of that pocket. Gave him one of the best opportunities on that 9 ball, though. And a good out. We got a tied race on our hands, guys. 5-5. Two more racks for either player. 3 more racks total possible here. Either way, we're towards the tail end of this race right now. Jason's finding his stride in this situation as well. Got to be very cautious. That 7 ball doing the rattle like it did, though. Again, I think obviously he still had a way better shot at 9 ball than I would have with the options I was talking. But I think you can keep it simple on some of this kind of stuff. And guys, we will be right back once we get ready for the next rack. All right, guys, we are back here. Jason up to break. Now, keep in mind, guys, we did have a just interesting. I called it earlier about it being a turn of events here. Christian was up 4 racks to nothing. Jason took the last 8-ball match, and now we've had a complete upset here. We got a 5-5 race. Nobody has yet to make a 9 on the break or anything like that. But I will say this much, though. Christian has done an excellent job of definitely. Christian Logan said, I'll re-rack him. It's off. Dennis, who you talking about?
I won't say anything. If Jessica takes you on, I can put you on for over.
So he wasn't going for the defense shot there. He was going straight into the side pocket, but may have made it a little hard. Nah, that 2 goes straight on by. Name Akhtar. I do not. I'm not sure who that is. Going for the 3 in the top left-hand corner here. That 4 is tied up behind the 8 and the 9. So he's looking for a breakout here. He did get it, but missed his 3-ball. What a breakout, though. Excellent shot choice. Oh, I got you, Dennis. I got you. Sorry about that. I was wondering who you were talking about at first. I was like, I don't recognize the name. I don't know them in the tournament right off. Not to say they're not here, but there's plenty of names I don't recognize and know. Ooh, yeah. Shooting over the rail definitely made that a way more difficult shot than it had to be. Jason has an opportunity here, but the downfall is that 3-ball. 3-ball is making things a little more difficult than, again, it has to be here. Let's take a look from the side. 4-ball sitting, again, in front of the 8 and 9 over here. Oh, man. Great try there. Going after 3 in the side pocket here. Christian's got a better choice, better chance against it. Jen says, great guy, excellent player. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. That's probably one of their better chances here. And with the 4 already being broken out just a little bit, you know, he does have an opportunity to go after that as well. It's not tied up behind the 8 and 9. And for those just joining us here, we are live at QBALL Billiards here in Jacksonville, Florida, located off of Beach Boulevard. Can't mess us with the giant dinosaur sitting out front here close to the intersection of Beach and Southside Boulevard. If anybody gets a chance to, it's plenty of games still to happen, plenty of matches happening right now as we speak. The arena's been slowly filling up today, though, so you might not get as many opportunities to sit here ringside as you'd like here. But if you get a chance, come on down. Great food, great atmosphere. Best chicken wings, what? In Jacksonville? We got a friend here saying best chicken wings in Jacksonville. I love that. Christian shaking his head here. Let's get a little better view of what he's going up against. I mean, this is just a 6, a 7. Now that's making this easy. Plus, oh, he got the hit on it and pushed it back up against the short rail there. Both these guys just taking this so seriously, and it's phenomenal to see. Such good defenses. Now, I know it may be hard to see from this angle here. The 8-ball's the one on the left. It goes 8, 9, then 4 from left to right here. 4 sitting really against that rail. Now, there is an option here, and he's got to be careful using the bridge here if he's going to take the option I'm going to talk about, but hit to the left of a little bit, bank it down here in the bottom right-hand corner. He's got to be ready to get that bridge back up because he's got to hit it firm. Let the cue ball travel some anyways because the 5's all the way down here along the short rail. He shot it. It's rolling to that pocket. Probably about a quarter of a diamond away from that bottom right-hand pocket. Looks like the 6-ball may be tying that up just a little bit here. We'll see how fast Christian gets down on it. I've been wrong about this before. It's kind of hard sometimes with the angles. definitely that 6 ball was tying it up. Make it the 4 on the side here. Almost did. Jason back to the table here. Forwards against that long rail. Not touching the rail. Just off a little bit here. Maybe a good cross bank. But the question is getting back to that 5 ball and having any sort of a shot option. That 8 and 9 may mess up you roll. Ooh. Good try. If it's that 8 or 9 may mess up it coming on around. Sure enough, he dodged that. Dodged the side pocket. But it bounced in between it and popped on out. Now we're back to a normal, getting to take that 4 ball very easily in. Getting a good shot on the 5, 6 flows. Depending on how he hits us, where he wants that cue ball to go. But he's got tons of options for that 6 ball. Yeah, he's going to take it back to the bottom right-hand corner here. 7 will go on the top left. Again, now we see that the difficulty and craziness of the shots they've had to take are gone. Christian's just on his normal run here. Roll it right on up. 8 ball goes in that top right-hand corner. And then you can either follow through or go right past and get the 9 ball in the opposite corner. Christian being the first one to take it to the hill. 6-5 right now for Christian. Christian needing 1 more rack. Jason needing 2 more racks. Guys, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. And we're back. Christian up to break here. Again, we have not seen either player with a break and run or a 9 ball on the break yet. Looks like we're still not going to see that 9 ball on the break potentially here. Cue ball still spinning like Harlem Globetrotters right there in the middle. Finally stops. Looks like we got a 3 and 8 on the left-hand side here. 2 and 7 bottom right. The 4 is up there next to that 9 ball, but looks like it goes freely right past it. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. It's just a question of getting on this 1 ball. Now, personally, here for me, I don't know. I kind of like going the long rail side and maybe hitting against, but I really think coming straight down on the short rail. I just don't know if that 5's blocking him getting a smidge angle or if he would be so greatly dependent upon English that he may misthrow it. Looks like he may. So maybe going against the long rail here on the right-hand side of the table may be a better choice. Look, landing good point. Oh, God, I keep forgetting with this format here. Push out is always an option here. I do forget that. So this format, push out, also jumping with a jump cue is a choice as well. Now, yeah, Landon, I appreciate you, brother. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. You stay your butt at home. Oh, man. I'm going to tell Ian to come after you again. Ooh, almost a 3-way shot there. And still got the 4 ball. The 4 ball went past, but that was definitely by accident. You're on 207 sweating this. Landon, that's funny. Great shot on that 1 ball. And you saw him wave off. He did not mean for that 4 ball to go, but it definitely, it was a possibility with where it was in the rack. He's looking at where that 8 ball is, just so that way hopefully it doesn't get tied up dealing with it. And he didn't either. He pushed that 8 right on out. Had he made that 2, he had an easy shot on the 3. I even dare say possible really good run up to the 6 at least. 6 ball would have been a little bit troublesome. That 9 ball is blocking unless he just goes 6-9 combo, which we may see that before this rack is out. In fact, the determining factor could be who gets on the 6 ball first here. Yeah, start looking at the rest of the bracket here in a moment. I see a lot of familiar faces around this arena side. Justin, they haven't started 4:30s yet, have they? Nah, that's why 4:30s are starting late. I like Jason taking an extra moment here for sure. You just got to be cautious. Again, that 3 ball sitting in the pocket. Stu and Justin should be a good match. Justin, is that who you're against next, Stu? Oh, man. Yeah, it should be a good match for sure. And Landon, Justin happens to be right here by the announcement table here. Feel free to send him some love, some good vibes. Great shot on that 2 ball. Again, the 3 is as close to a gimme as you're going to get here in pool for the most part. Sitting really close to the pocket. Good shot. Good execution. Take the 5 up in the side here. Dennis says, hello, Justin.
What's up, Dennis?
Landon says, root against the guy with the same last name as me. I think not. I'm kind of the same way. If there was a Jones in this tournament, I'd be like, bump you. So get out of my tournament. I was here. So he's gotten just such a lineup here on it. Again, yep, it came down to that. As for who got, oh, wait. Oh, man, so close on that. Great job, Christian, closing out here. Very nicely done. What a matchup, though. Jason did a phenomenal job here. Dennis says just chilling in Brazil. Yes. Fortunately, Justin's away from the table, but I'll make sure that you said that. Guys, we're going to play a quick ad from our wonderful QBALL Billiards here. And then we'll end stream just like we have been, and we'll start it back up as soon as we get the information for the 4:30 matches. As for who's going to be up next on this table, guys, definitely don't miss out. Make sure to tune in again on Facebook via the Jacksonville APA Facebook page or on YouTube via Q Sports Studios. See you guys shortly.